Gambia jila moto kono itolla banko kan kidol bi jela minul ya lonko ni manke saji nolti itolla ami ni manke saji nolti wo kido ite bulo bukala no volkan Gambia e katara lance corporalo ndolla banko ka wole ko kido muta nko e Senegal la pabi no mi ya lonko sanji tan saba janinte ma wulu folo wobe ami anata yentara moto to kido be mbulo kono akonye ko sanji ye sanji jelle soto ngan sanjo faye ako itolla banko kan akonte mansi kanyin kido muta wota molem Gambia mu Gambiati bari bi jube yabate nata mansate mol bula jube ni Gambia ni Afrika mansa kundal kafunyoma Afrika la mansal ni kafunyoma ko ale meeting sotole bi South Africa wala Burkina Faso mansal dolbe Afrika ni ya lonko yaya jamme bitanye meeting to e bukata because ya lon ko akata diamo min fo tol bukala fi ko mo yakatuba akamin fo tuba abudi o mansal bukata tol ngo be lonne respect ko be Gambia bulu ni tambita na ni Senegal ni fundita ngani mbagwema funte Gambia kono ye Senegal Burkina Faso Mali yenyi murtani nyol bema ni koy mu Gambia nolti dunta dawda ka kele tekod la be ka tekle because ike ta misala ni la mansal la be Gambia misala ni la mansal la mimbe Gambia ye ke misala wolela nko Libya no e ko mbota Gambia ka foyle ya jamme minul man Gambia lo wolle bodi ya jamme wolon nko e Gaddafi tata le faya lonko ate mimbate represent la Afrika kono natige wo mu ya jam damaldi Gaddafi tata le wo koita ma fer aya lonko mansa min sante challenge no jang mi ya lonka ya kunja soto aya londo soto aya hamo soto Afrika bala jang wo mu ya jam damaldi wo be bentronto la banko kansa wo respect ko be tata le Senegal el jube wol kantol treat nyamin bi Senegal jube amanki personality bot yalon ne ko mansa kunda min be bulu wole bentol la mansa kunda nyato si nyakeme wole yatinda pandi nyine entol fondi Gambia fota la respect ko la because mansa le bentol bulu min kasi aka foko ateta da aka kaballe sele mansa kasi min ka foiko Europe jangate be jan do ko la wato me aka bula boso la si nyako no to ko falin kata do kubla mansa min buka dia mu ka foko mu hey pandi nyine yatinda ino banko dol tentol mutano la fenti akuma seta mansala mansale bi gemi yanu ko amake buti anyama na fellon
na broda
ye pandi
na broda barola kumol ni kayni sengandon de ngajelle but it's not funny because munamo e ka Gambia no jelle they take it so serious e ka baroji ko mi ko mo kendo e ketele je wurla no ma katara nyum kuma kalanta o membe fula nyum talin lal men be kela still Gambia no katara bulala no may ba support lay be wurla wi baro but still baro katara nyum kuma kalan nen mam baro jay si idea my statement no nga foko baro la nyum statement do de ni sense mekle nyimu bankola na falta nen man soto kabirim baro si da fokana bula bi all what baro did is nasi talamu nsalata kaba la 500 meter o manen kol ko ni be kelate ne manen kol ko ni la fa omelette la be 6 kilo tela o afo dunduma la sound la turumbendation kanda baro betaranyum kuma sifala pour ga baro is just ab gamenol full kanne baro fa nga gamenol yabul ni mu yabatel nka kuma ndo nyale because baro al na kamenke barote urana kenso nga yai silo kam baro nyama mabe kende arne aka play Gambia no lela aka play Gambia no lela barote muna kena baro kabira sida ma dun tu sirim banko kam muna tina alonko balu kendo be dama dun samma be balu kendo dikela America ibe life kendo kono je be takam hospital kendo to baro be tulun kan Gambia no la manka la muta baro le alo abe menke kamol ka baro muta tolo to baro is notorious president
wala mati notorious president ole
very big dictator
notorious president ole
very big dictator
yeah wole mu baro notorious president ko
Gambia man baro lo wallahi membe ala
follow min akonye ko Gambia akonye ko bonto la president wo ka be ke sinolti meeting la wota mo ma commencer fulo ka bula baro la kuol noma but biril lu min fango e baroje meeting dula fango ya jabe sino la meeting dula be jinkola nkonna boye kon ka billa wallahi alenyi minke president te Gambia nyiminke president ha ninyim pareta Gambia la ranke so bala hantaran so tulaje ko nyi munum businessman no leti ha businessman no ntango wala ke president ode wakanyi sino min beke te ngatol yamera nyimu kensengol ti nyimbe calculation la nyimbe pare lan to la ranke so bala dawada ndedi ngonim pandingol dalla binawo julo be jola yalo Gambia yalo how many millions le Gambia la julo yalo ne Gambia yalo ne how many millions wala be Gambia la julo min be Gambia kango
mo no mbeta emol mali billion because half million o julo bentel lale dollar ni nata dala so like we are going to trillion julo membe Gambia la mbeta kambe trillion la bindi
adum fondi ke wolta diamola
because half billion o julo be Gambia la
tol dingol le binan tol Gambia boy Gambia la tanya do
Because
ko le ala de because mbina futala lebul le to dami ya lonko ntol betal la julu jolla julo min bentol la betal la wolle jokan so banko te develop la banko
ane mansa sindi Hani nata mansa sindi mansa me left Gambia sambala be kole ala bakele because this is the high time ko ngani terminate because nim ma terminate ni time wala drong na tambita ni na hani nata mansa sindi me hamo so to Gambia abe korila le because de ubata rabaro tinyaro le kemeni yalon ko they are too much to handle
afelenting Burkina Faso afelenting Burkina Faso Ibrahima Tarawale America ko ilafta ka karambungol le loaye ayala mune fo musundingo ya ko musundingo ko karamba ngwa kay ko ha akay ko niye mo jabita karambu ta jato lebe kende yarin jato kende ya ntol be solari won tol ma sola karambu abe borika munela abe borika loan lela from the IMF abe borika wolela amal la fi ka loan ta amal la fi la julula amal la fi kodi mutala tubabo bulun tol la mo
manzao kun ka woko ajibede yalon tubabo la lifestyle obe wonya mansa kun ka woko an africano na kun ka woko abukala fi fon ay fenta tubabo bulan tubabo ko mbado ngeso ni na boka sowala nda boka sowala fon tubabo du jang tun tubabo ko nyana ngeso ni na boka sowala because munam akala vile keke jonti na e sowala nin tubabo e so fankili na droite nyanta kala e jonoti ay fem boyte nyanto la kala so hani tel modam mal tel men yalla manke mansati nin tubabo tema jambo kala fala ni kun ka woko droy boka la fon tubabo e so fon na e so ka fa no abula jen ka endal mbado ngani ke no abula don fon ba kelale because muno me ke bordula la so mansa men intelligenta Burkina Faso la president e bu kon ni baron wel compiano because we assigned and passport lo bon Burkina la on passport Burkina la on passport I will create
ila on bank
very good bi factory jolle be lo kam Burkina Faso bi factory jolle be lo kanje moment sita science militaire lo dum mati amanga comme ka mo politicien lo tay ko lo soto militaire lo mata be foire ko no militaire ya ko no bar kabira sita fa ajibe de ya pare nya ajibe ena jiba ka dum moto nyaadi lele ka lo this man is not green
ni man sa so mi ya lonko a wilita pour ka banko le doku banko da ma wud banko doku wala a wulinde afrika ka doku wo sone atale ka afrika doku wo sone ata man sa so do mi ya lonko ay mindset ole soto pour ka banko doku ndi ani wala nata ni wonte rek ndo kedi mo jibabe minke kandro ajibe Ibrahima Traoré be minke kan so okay guys we have to shift because we were talking about the government in the Gambia so we have to shift and Pandi I think the real reason why we were here is to talk about this problem happening in DRC Congo and Cameroon you understand because I don't know if you get this message. I have seen a video that
I have been talking about Congo and Cameroon for a very long time because even Africans themselves don't know what is going on in these countries, especially in Cameroon. It has been going since 2018, but nobody is aware of it in Africa. No African will say that I know what is happening in Congo. Everybody keep quiet about it. We feel like there's nothing happening in Congo, there's nothing happening in Cameroon. But I've been talking about it for a very long time because I am very connected to these places because the scene have been going there for a very long time. For a very, very long, since 2018 up to now, still is going worse and worse. So I think it's a high time we started to put our effort and our investigation in these countries to fetch the crime there.
Exactly. Out. So I heard about the Ivory Coast president has a place. He has opened a place for America to create their military base there. How true is this thing? Have you get the information?
Yeah. That's very true. It's very true, and we are even condemning it. Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
but
it's true, my brother.
I don't understand. I don't understand because this guy knows very well that the Americans and the France, they are coming to fight against Burkina Faso. So how will he accept?
He knows it. He knows it very well because he accepts this because he wanna get his own share. He don't care what will happen to Burkina and Mali and Niger later, but he just wanna get what he wanna get from America or France to make sure that he will accept this and get what he want. He don't care what will happen to his brothers later. He knew what will happen. He knew why do they wanna have that ship there? That was ship to be parked there. He knew what will happen. No, he know everything. He know what is their plan.
I couldn't believe it because 3 days ago I saw a video This guy was talking about this the French warship arrived in Ivory Coast. A French warship arrived in Ivory Coast.
Yeah.
And I don't believe it.
Of course, it's the truth, my brother. It's the truth. And you see, the president in Africa is using, he don't care, you know. And I think his term is already about to be finished, but he is doing all these things to get what he will get from France and America. He don't care what will happen to Burkina. You can see when all these things happen, he was the only president who was keeping quiet about all these things. He don't care. He never include himself there. He never saw a sign of to protect or to help his brothers, you know, who are also in the same colonial master with him, because he is also colonized by France. But he don't care. He accept the colonialism. He want to be under the colonialism to get what he want from France and other countries to benefit himself and his family. He don't care about even the country. So now the one he is accepting, he have already accepted France worship, because France worship have already arrived there. He knew what France want. He knew why France brought their worship to his country. So he accept it because he want to get what he want from France. If not, he will not get what he want from France. So it's just a puppet who need to be challenged in all ways.
You know, so the thing is, if the information that we are getting, like the things, the evidence that we are getting from this place, like things that are happening currently on the ground, okay? I have videos, Pandi, I will send them to you. I want you to see this video. Cried, Pandi. You see
a video from
Congo.
A video from
Congo, Pandi, from
Very
Congo.
good.
I have seen little kids, 7 years old, 5 years old kids being
Very
caught,
good.
like being caught. Pandi, I cannot.
Yeah.
You will see the video. You will see them. So all this
and you cannot believe watching with Congo with all these resources and watching Congo children, you know, young children with 2 years, 3 years, roaming in the bush, in the forest, and die with hunger without no water. Congo with all these resources. Why? Because this, I don't hide it. I always said it. UN is a very big problem in Congo, because last time their drone mistakenly fallen down. I think they lose control over the drone. What we found in those drones are weapons. Why UN is using drone to send weapons to Congo and using drone to withdraw gold and other resources from Congo? Why UN is doing this? Why are they doing this? And the world is keeping quiet about these things.
Pandi, let me tell you something about the UN. Let me tell you something about the UN. You see, this UN, people don't really know what is UN, okay? When we talk about UN is basically American government, okay? What America wanted is whatever America wanted is what this UN will be doing. Let me tell you, I was in Sudan. You see, there is a rebel group in Sudan called the Janjaweeds. These rebels are the most brutal and the wicked rebellions. Apart from the M23 rebels in Congo, these rebels are the most armed rebels in Africa. They are called the Janjaweeds, okay? Man, if you see, Pandi, if you see the weapons these rebels are carrying, the weapons, you know that they cannot get this anywhere in Africa. They cannot get those weapons in anywhere in Europe. Only Americans are using those weapons. These are the weapons Janjaweeds people are using against their own self, their own brothers, killing them.
Yes, the same thing happened in Nigeria. While in the hand of the terrorists in Nigeria, we found a weapon that was the same weapon that America sent to Ukraine to help themselves. It was same weapon. So we found out that America was the one supplying even weapon to Nigerian terrorists to keep on terrorizing their own peoples. This is what they are good at. And the same thing they are doing in Congo, the same thing they are doing in Cameroon. This is same role they are playing, sending weapon to them to murder their own peoples.
Yaya Jammeh said this, okay? The coup d'etat, the coup attempt that happens in the Gambia, the people who came for the attack, you see the weapon that they were carrying, those weapons came from
I saw that
from
video.
America. Those weapons, they came from America.
I saw that video.
And these are not just ordinary weapons that anybody can buy. These are military weapons. Yes, only military can supply such a weapon.
Because we
so
see the weapon.
when you talk about UN, this is UN. This is UN destabilizing Africa for them to get whatever they need in the country. That's why they are in Congo. Now look at Congo. Kids, man, 3 days ago, they went to a village in Congo and killed 202 people. 202 people, the whole village. If you see the dead body of kids, you see how brutally they have killed those kids. You know, cutting them, like you will see the body parts. They will cut the head, sit the person down, and put the head here. Just they put the head here. This is what is happening right now in Congo. This is what is happening in. I will send you all the videos and I will send you the pictures. You will see them. Things that are happening, and some of our brothers are not aware of these things.
Not some of them. Majority of them. 90% of Africans are not aware of what is happening in Cameroon and in Congo. I am telling you, because they are not coming out. Nobody is being there to bring those things out. I don't know if you know, they are trying to make sure that whatever is happening in Congo and Cameroon is in secret. Let Congo face their wall. They will be butchering Congo in Cameroon so that things will not come out. Look, nobody knows what is happening in Congo. We all feel like Congo is okay. It's a normal country like other countries. While Congo is being reduced, depopulated, every day is depopulating. Cameroon also the same thing.
Pandi, if you will have to witness with your eyes, you will see an African, a black man like me, putting a cutlass on a black man's neck, you know, slaughtering him, and this is what is happening. This is the current situation in Congo. I swear to God, you will see it, man. You will look at the video and you will cry. Congolese are going through hell right now. The real genocide is happening in Congo. Real genocide is happening in Congo.
And you see,
and France is behind this. UN and France, American France are the one behind these things, these atrocities. You know,
and you see, nothing is coming out. Trying to in somewhere where they are not really in, but our attention is loose somewhere because nobody having attention on Congo and Cameroon. All our attention is Burkina, Niger, Mali. That's where all our attention is, but they are working someplace right now. So they make us to put Africa's attention in one place where they are not even ready to attack those places. But the places they are destroying now, nobody attention is there.
Exactly.
And this is what the West is doing. And somebody need to call the rest of the African leaders to stop this selfness and greediness and started defending themselves. As an African leader, they should come together and defend themselves from their enemies. How come your enemy is coming to your countries, your continent every day, butchering you, sponsoring your own people to kill their own people, and it's not coming out in news? But if it happened in Europe, it will come out in news. If one black man kill one white man, it will be all over the news.
And we said in Africa we have something.
It will be all over the news.
And we said,
but today they are doing atrocities in Africa.
So, and in Africa we said
what
we have an organization.
ECOWAS is a military of the West.
Where is the ECOWAS? Where is the ECOWAS? Where?
ECOWAS is a military of the West.
Exactly.
ECOWAS is a military of the West. It's a military that protect the West when they came to Africa to destroy. It's a military. ECOWAS is a military group that will always defend the leaders who are ready to become slave to the West. They will defend you. But if you are not ready to become slave to the West, ECOWAS soldiers will never defend you. They will become your enemy.
I saw a video.
So this is it.
I saw ECOWAS the meeting of ECOWAS. Their video. I saw a video. Looking at that video, I thought that it was French Parliament. It's all white people. In ECOWAS, they are meeting. ECOWAS meeting. I saw the video. It was like a French Parliament.
Why not?
It's all white people. I said, what are these white people doing here?
Because
so they are dictating you because they are there for you not to say nothing against them.
Yes, it's their own. Very good. And this is what this is what they do even in African Union, the so-called African Union. This is what they did to them also, and they also have nothing to say against them. They cannot even talk about the development of Africa because they are afraid those words may hurt the white people who are sitting among them, and if it hurt them, they will not get what they want from them. The biggest problem is there. And this is why we are losing so much in Africa.
I have seen
we cannot win our enemies still yet.
Pandi, I have seen the Italian Congress. I have seen the French, their parliament. I have seen all the rest. I have never seen one black man in Italian Congress. I have never seen one single black man in French parliament.
You can never
see. So you are telling me, just make it make sense to me that
you can never see.
Having their meeting, but the majority of them is white. Where are these people coming from? Who are they? You know?
Because they are the creator of ECOWAS. They create ECOWAS to protect themselves when they came to Africa to destroy, or to protect the leaders who are ready to be with them, who are ready to agree with whatever they said. ECOWAS soldiers will protect Adama Barrow, will protect Nigerian president, will protect Cameroon president, will protect this one, Ivory Coast president, will protect Serbian president, will protect Kenyan president. Why? Because, very good, because those are leaders who are ready to become slaves to the West. And ECOWAS soldiers will protect them, but ECOWAS soldiers will not protect a leader who said, I want Africa to be free. They will never. And ECOWAS soldiers are our own African brothers. But they don't want to support any leader who said, I want Africa to be free. They are ready to kill you or bring you down. If you said, I want Africa to be free.
This is how far we have been.
Our own brothers who become soldiers. They call them ECOWAS soldiers. Now the West turn them against us. They have to fight against us. Our own brothers, who they call ECOWAS soldiers, they are our own brothers. But now the West turn them against us. The West use them as tool to protect themselves when they came to Africa to steal our resources. The West use them to protect the leaders who are ready to agree whatever they say.
You see, this is how far.
It's so sad,
this is how far we have been mentally colonized. This is how far we have been mentally colonized, that you, as a leader of a nation, you are still working for your colonizers against your own people. Against even some of these people are working against their will. They are working against their will because they know that if I have to disagree with these people, they are going to take me down. So this is what they are afraid of. Up to an extent, they have to go against their own people. I saw Ivory Coast, their president was holding Emmanuel Macron's hand.
You know, when you want to become
like as if he was holding his father's hands. Like I cannot get it. I cannot get it. Africa is the only continent.
You know,
Africa is the only continent
when you are a leader.
Yeah. Go ahead.
When you when you are a leader in Africa, you want to live and enjoy money, then you have to hate your own people. You have to be ready to destroy your own peoples. But when you are a leader who is ready to love your peoples, then you have to abandon yourself. And that's what Ibrahim Traoré did. He abandoned himself. He don't care about himself. He's not self-hatred person. That's why he is able to develop and the West will hate you. But any leader in Africa that the West love, they always be with him. They say he's a great leader, then it means he's a bad leader for Africa. But any leader they say is a dictator, is a bad leader, is not good, is killing people, mean is a good leader for Africa. Oh. This is where they confuse Africans. Because we believe in West so much. When West say, they remember when the West say Ajambe is a dictator. Yeah. All Gambians hate him. Even Gambians who don't know who is Yajambe, they hate him. Even Gambians who have never witnessed Yajambe killing somebody, they believe it.
Some of these people calling him dictator, they don't even know the word dictator, the meaning of the word dictator. They don't know. They don't know what is the meaning of the word dictator. Okay, look at what is happening in Africa. Just in this
manipulation.
Look at what is happening in Africa. Just in 2024 alone, how many summits have the African Union went to? You heard about the African Indian Summit, Africa China Summit, Africa Russia Summit. Only one country will get up one day and call the whole 53 nations of Africa, and they will all go there and answer those people. India, my brother, can you imagine India calling the whole nation, the whole Africa, 53
Why not?
countries? India call them for a summit.
Why,
China
Why
call
not?
the whole country, 53 presidents.
why not?
Pack it, both
Why
they
not?
put in themselves in their planes. They go to China for a summit. What the fuck is wrong with people?
I
What is wrong
have
with these
never.
people? Sure.
My brother, is so sad sometimes when when we have this kind of mentality like this, we have this kind of feeling, but we are not in power. That becomes so sad for me. I see that we have the mentality, we have the energy, we have the experience, and we are willing to do what others don't want to do, but the power is not there. You can't do it. This make me feel so bad always. Because how can I have never had even if you had African summit, it's not an African summit. They are just laughing at us because we have never had African summit where Africans will call all the leaders all over the world to come and answer to them. It have never happened.
Never.
But everybody, even small country that are not even developed, that are developed yesterday, they will call us. Our leaders will wake up and take our budget money and fly and go to them and come
I'm
back.
telling you, this is what I cannot understand. 53 presidents.
It's so sad.
Just one nation will call them. Just one nation. Just India, China, Russia will call the whole Africa, the whole continent, and gather them together as ships, man. I cannot understand. Pandi, I cannot understand. We don't have leaders anymore. We don't have leaders.
Because they, you know what, you know what happened, my brother. There's this strategy they play. That's why whenever they call African leaders, they will run. They are even happy for them to call them. And they feel happy because there is a strategy that they always play on. When they call them, each and every leader have some little $20,000, $20 million, $18 million. Each and every one of them get whenever they call them. So these leaders are hungry of that money. They don't care. They don't even know what they are doing. But because of money, it makes them to lose sense of humor. So all of them. That's why when America call them, they will be happy to go because they are expecting little chicken change. When Russia call them, they are happy to go because they are expecting little chicken change. When EU call them, they will be happy to come because they are expecting little chicken change. For them, they will not call because they don't want to give. They don't have. They are poor.
Look,
they believe they cannot give what America will give them when they go to America. They cannot give.
Where is
so they cannot
Pandi,
call.
Pandi, where is Tinubu right now? Right now, as we speak, Tinubu is in China. 200 people died in Nigeria. 5 days ago, 300 people died. They killed them in a village in northern Nigeria. 300 people died in a country. Tinubu is in China. Tinubu is in China. I'm telling you. What is I sometimes I said, what is going on?
He's enjoying.
I said, what is going on? What is going on?
Yeah, that is it. That is it. They will make them focus on money while they are destroying their own country. Yes, your enemy is making you to focus on the money in his country while he is coming back to destroy your peoples.
Man, even
but he will make you lose focus on your peoples and focus on the little chicken
even
change.
Even as a village chief. Let's talk about the village chief. As a good village chief, if somebody die, if a person die in your village, you don't travel that day. Talk less of 200 people died in northern Nigeria.
You don't travel.
Tinubu still have to go to China. 200 people.
But remember this. Remember this, a man who is having focus on his people. That is that kind of man that will think like that. I will not travel because my country is in problem. But a man who lose focus over his peoples will never think of it because he's not even thinking of those peoples. If he's thinking of the peoples, then he can thinking of how many people die or how many people are still living or is my people suffering. But he is not even thinking about the peoples. He's thinking about how the next level he will go. The next level, either in America or in China, who will call me? He is thinking of that. He is thinking of what to do, what will make America to call him again, what will make China to call him again. These are things that African leaders are used to. So they are never thinking of how my people are faring. Are they enjoying? Are they suffering? Are they getting good health? How my people good health? How is their health system? You know, how is their living system? They are not thinking of that. They are thinking of how next level I
The
will
people.
be. If I, what can I do to make America to call me
You
again?
remember I don't know if it is last month or last 2 months, the protest that the Nigerian has done, the protest, they protest. Those protesters, some of those protesters, they are sentenced to death.
I can remember that.
Sentenced to death. Yeah.
Of course.
Sentenced to death.
Yes.
Just for
Some of them
protesting.
would arrest, especially some of them with Russian. Some of them with Russian flag. They arrest all of
My
them.
brother, just for protesting,
Sentence them to death.
they sentenced them to death.
To police. Do you know why they sentence them to death? Because they want to police America. They want to police the EU. They want to police them. If they don't do that, EU will not be happy. If they don't do that, America will not be happy. So to make the British government happy and America and EU, they have to sentence their own people to death for America and EU and British government to be happy when they had that. So they do things. They can kill their own peoples to please the West. This is African leaders for you. They can do whatever worse than that to their own people just to please the West. Just for the West to be happy that they take a step. Because the West was not happy. Seeing the Nigerian protesters with Russian flag, they were very confused. So they have to call on the president. What are you doing about this? Seeing a Russian flag in your protesters' hand. So he will act against his peoples to please the West, to make the West happy.
Yeah.
This is it, my brother.
Right. You're right.
It's so sad.
You are very right.
It's so sad, my brother.
It's not about governing us anyway now. It's
Sometimes
just
I
about
wonder
pleasing
why.
the West. Yeah, it's just about how to please the West.
Very good.
For them
very
to stay in power. Because
Very good.
the youths,
Very
the youths, we have to wake up now. We have to wake up and see, look, let's fight for good leaders. Good leaders who have Africa in heart. Let's fight for good leaders. Those leaders who look. You see how many you know how many coup d'etats they have attempted. The failed coup d'etats that have been attempted to Ibrahim Traoré is more than 4. More than 4 coup d'etats.
Yeah. I was saying it. I was saying it on my last live.
I'm telling you. And some of these people are the closest one.
Emphasis on it on my last
And some
live.
of these people
Yes.
are the closest one to him. They will
Very
What
closest.
happened to Thomas Sankara? Thomas Sankara was assassinated by Blaise Compaoré. He's vice president. The man so close to him. What happens to Kwame Nkrumah? Look, I don't know when are we going to wake up? We the African, when? When?
I said this on my last life when there was this African who tell me, there was an African who tell me, my brother not sitting here to come back. That's where I attacked this place. I said, look, if I'm in Africa today, I will be in, because you said, but then come back to Africa, fight Africa. You people will be the people who will betray me. Africans like to betray their own peoples, murder their own great peoples by themselves, and at the end of the day, we said we want Africa to have freedom. But peoples who God will give us to help us to gain our freedom, we murder them by ourselves, by believing in the West more than ourselves. I told the guy that look how much attempt of coup d'etats or how much attempts to kill Ibrahim Traoré is, and everyone know Ibrahim Traoré is doing his best for the whole Africa, not for only Burkina Faso. But how many who is attempting those coup d'etats? Who are those peoples who are attempting to kill him? His own peoples. His own peoples. So you see how much Africa can hate themselves when it came to please the West. You see how much Africans can murder their own brothers when it came to please the West, just because the little chicken change they will give them. I told the brother, I say if I'm in Africa, I know, but right now I'm dead or I'm in prison.
For real.
Because the same of you, my brothers, will go and betray me and give me to the government.
Exactly. The same people.
So it's better sometimes. Africa is somehow very diabolic. Yeah, I told them about Thomas Sankara. I told them about Kwame Nkrumah. I told them about Jomo Kenyatta. I told them about John Pombe Magufuli, Tanzania former president, who they murdered, poisoned.
Yeah.
All these people who I mentioned were all murdered by ourselves. We do it by ourselves. They are closest people, their own peoples. Because we want to please the West. It's so sad, my brother. It's so sad. It's so sad.
It's crazy. Anytime.
Whatever is happening in Congo and in I will want you to send me those videos because I will expose them. I don't know how
definitely
how crime they will say it is, because that's mostly when what they said when I post those videos like that. They said it's a crime, it's this, it's against the law, but I don't care. But I will try my best to post
send them to you.
Yeah.
I will definitely
to expose those